Welcome back my channel Old Crypto Coin and new video. Today we are exploring three fascinating Lincoln Wheat Penny coins from the United States of America. The 1942D, 1951D, and 1955 D 1-cent coins. At first glance, these pennies may seem ordinary, but collectors know that some examples can be surprisingly valuable depending on the condition, rarity, and minting errors. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series was produced from 1909 through 1958 and remains one of the most beloved coin series in American history. These coins feature President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and two wheat stalks on the reverse. The design was created by Victor David Brenner and became a symbol of American history and heritage. Let's begin with the 1942 D Wheat Penny. This coin was struck at the Denver Mint, indicated by the D Mint mark beneath the date. The year 1942 was significant because the United States was deeply involved in World War II. Millions of pennies were produced to meet the needs of commerce during this period. The 1942 D Wheat Penny was minted in bronze and has a weight of approximately 3.11 grams. Collectors appreciate the 1942 D penny not only for its historical connection to World War II, but also because high-grade examples can command strong premiums. Most circulated examples are common, but coins with exceptional luster and minimal wear can be worth considerably more. Some collectors spend years searching for beautifully preserved examples. When examining a 1942 D penny, pay attention to condition of Lincoln's portrait, the sharpness of the wheat ears, and the presence of original mint luster. Coins that have not been heavily circulated often display bright surfaces and stronger details. Next, let's move to the 1951 D Lincoln Wheat Penny. This coin was produced in enormous numbers at the Denver Mint, with more than 625 million pieces struck. Despite the large mintage, the 1951 D remains popular among collectors because it represents the final years of the Wheat Penny series. The 1951 D penny is frequently found in old coin collections, bankrolls, and inherited accumulations. While ordinary circulated examples are common, coins with full red color and outstanding preservation are much more desirable. Many collectors seek examples graded mint state because they showcase the coin exactly as it appeared when it left the mint. An interesting aspect of collecting wheat pennies is the hunt for varieties and errors. While most 1951 D pennies are standard issues, unusual die varieties and exceptionally preserved specimens often attract attention from advanced collectors. Community discussions among coin collectors frequently note that the 1951 D is common in average condition, but can become much more valuable when found in superior grades. Now let's discuss the 1955 D Wheat Penny. The year 1955 is famous in American numismatics because of the legendary 1955 double-die Lincoln cent. Although the famous double-die variety was produced in Philadelphia rather than Denver, the 1955 D issue still receives considerable attention due to its association with the celebrated year. More than 563 million 1955 D pennies were minted in Denver. Most examples are common, but collectors continue searching through old collections hoping to discover unusual varieties, strong strikes, or exceptionally preserved specimens. The reverse of the 1955 D penny displays the classic wheat ears framing the words 1 cent and United States of America. This iconic design remained in use until 1958, after which the Lincoln Memorial reverse replaced it in 1959. One of the reasons wheat pennies remain so popular is accessibility. Unlike many rare coins that cost thousands of dollars, wheat pennies can still be found in old collections and sometimes even in circulation. Collectors enjoy searching through coin jars, estate collections, and bankrolls in hopes of discovering hidden treasures. Condition is the most important factor in determining value. A heavily worn penny may only be worth a small premium over face value, while an uncirculated example with vibrant original color can be worth significantly more. Professional grading services evaluate coins based on preservation, strike quality, and overall eye appeal. When inspecting your wheat pennies, look for strong details in Lincoln's hair, clear lettering, and sharp wheat stalks. Original red coloration is especially desirable because copper coins naturally darken over time. Coins that retain their original mint red appearance are often worth much more than brown examples. Another reason collectors love these coins is their connection to American history. The 1942 D penny reminds us of the World War II era. The 1951 D represents post-war economic growth, while the 1955 D belongs to one of the most famous years in Lincoln cent collecting. Many experienced collectors recommend preserving wheat pennies carefully. Avoid cleaning them because cleaning can reduce collector value. Instead, store them in coin holders, albums, or protective capsules to maintain their condition. As we compare the 1942 D, 1951 D, and 1955 D wheat pennies, each coin tells its own story. The 1942 D connects to wartime America. The 1951 D reflects the booming post-war years. The 1955 D carries the excitement of one of the most famous dates in the Lincoln cent series. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced numismatist, these three pennies offer a fascinating glimpse into American coinage history. Their historical significance, classic design, and collectible appeal continue to attract enthusiasts around the world. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this exploration of the 1942 D, 1951 D, and 1955 D Lincoln Wheat Pennies, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another coin collecting adventure. Let us know in the comments which of these three wheat pennies is your favorite, and whether you have one in your collection. Step 1, we are exploring one of the most interesting coins in American numismatic history, the 1942 D Liberty Wheat Penny. At first glance, this coin may appear to be an ordinary 1-cent piece, but collectors know that some examples can be worth much more than their face value. In this video, we will discuss the history, design, mintage, rarity, value, and collecting tips related to the 1942 D Wheat Penny. The Wheat Penny series is one of the most beloved coin series ever produced in the United States. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, the coin became an instant success. It was the first regular U.S. coin to feature the portrait of a real person. Before Lincoln appeared on American coins, most designs featured symbolic figures representing liberty. The 1942 D Wheat Penny was produced at the Denver Mint during a very important period in American history. The United States was deeply involved in World War II, and the economy was rapidly changing. Factories were producing military equipment, and the demand for metals was increasing. Despite these challenges, the U.S. Mint continued producing pennies for everyday commerce. On the obverse side of the coin, we see the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner. Above Lincoln's head appears the word Liberty, while the year 1942 is displayed to the right. The small letter D beneath the date indicates that the coin was struck at the Denver Mint. The reverse side features two wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. At the top is the motto E Pluribus Unum. This classic design gave the coin its popular nickname, the Wheat Penny. The 1942 D Wheat Penny was struck in bronze, consisting primarily of copper with small amounts of tin and zinc. The coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams and has a diameter of 19 millimeters. Its composition and appearance are similar to most wheat pennies produced before the steel cents of 1943. One reason collectors appreciate the 1942 D Wheat Penny is its connection to World War II history. The following year, in 1943, the U.S. Mint switched to zinc-coated steel cents to conserve copper for wartime needs. As a result, the 1942 D penny represents the final year before this major change in coin production. Millions of 1942 D pennies were produced, making the coin relatively common in circulated condition. However, finding examples with strong details, original luster, and minimal work can be much more challenging. High-grade specimens are highly sought after by collectors. When examining a 1942 D Wheat Penny, collectors pay close attention to the coin's condition. Coins are graded on a scale ranging from poor to mint state. A heavily worn coin may only be worth a small premium above face value, while a brilliant uncirculated example can command significantly higher prices. Collectors also search for varieties and errors. Although major errors are not common, some 1942 D pennies show die cracks, repunched mint marks, off-center strikes, or other minting abnormalities. These unusual characteristics can increase collector interest and value. Color is another important factor. Copper coins are generally classified as brown, red-brown, or red. A coin retaining most of its original red mint color is often worth more than a similar coin that has turned brown over time. The value of a circulated 1942 D wheat penny is generally modest, making it an affordable coin for beginners. However, uncirculated examples with exceptional eye appeal can be worth substantially more. Coins certified by professional grading services often attract stronger prices in the marketplace. Many collectors enjoy searching through old coin collections, rolls of pennies, and estate finds in hopes of discovering a beautiful 1942 D example. While the coin is not extremely rare, finding one in outstanding condition remains an exciting challenge. Another interesting aspect of the 1942 D wheat penny is its role in completing wheat penny collections. Because the wheat cent series spans several decades, collectors often seek examples from every year and mint. The Denver issue of 1942 is an important part of that journey. If you own a 1942 D wheat penny, it is a good idea to inspect it carefully under proper lighting. Look for strong details in Lincoln's hair, sharp wheat stalks on the reverse, and any unusual features that may indicate an error variety. Proper storage is essential. Coins should be kept in protective holders or albums to prevent scratches, environmental damage, and discoloration. Maintaining a coin's original condition can help preserve its long-term value. The popularity of wheat pennies continues to grow because they combine history, affordability, and collectability. Many collectors began their numismatic journey by finding a wheat penny in pocket change, and the 1942 D issue remains one of the most recognizable examples. As the years pass, surviving high-quality examples become increasingly desirable. Collectors appreciate the historical significance of coins that circulated during one of the most important periods in American history. Whether you are a beginner or an experienced collector, the 1942 D Liberty Wheat Penny offers an excellent opportunity to explore American coinage. Its classic design, wartime connection, and collective potential make it a fascinating coin to own. Thank you for watching today's video about the 1942 D Liberty Wheat Penny. If you enjoyed learning about this historic American coin, please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss future coin collecting content. Let us know in the comments if you own a 1942 D Wheat Penny and what makes it special in your collection. Until next time, happy collecting and good luck finding rare coins. Step 2, we are exploring one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatic history, the 1951 D Lincoln Wheat Penny. At first glance, this small copper coin may appear ordinary, but many collectors know that some examples are worth far more than their face value. In this video, we will uncover the history, design, minting process, rarity, errors, grading factors, and market values of the famous 1951 D Wheat Penny. Before we begin, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss our latest coin collecting discoveries. The Lincoln Wheat Penny series is one of the most beloved coin series ever produced in the United States. Introduced in 1909 to celebrate the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth, these coins became the first regular United States coin to feature a real historical person. The 1951 D Wheat Penny was struck at the Denver Mint. The small D mint mark located beneath the date indicates its Denver origin. Millions of these pennies were produced, but high-grade examples remain highly desirable among collectors. On the obverse side of the coin, we see the famous portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. The inscription, "In God We Trust," appears at the top, while the word "Liberty" is found on the left side of the portrait. The date 1951 and the mint mark D appear on the right side. The reverse side displays two wheat stalks surrounding the words 1 cent and United States of America. At the top is the Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. This classic design remained in use until 1958, before being replaced by the Lincoln Memorial reverse in 1959. The Denver Mint produced over 625 million 1951 D Wheat Pennies. Because of this large mintage, circulated examples are generally common. However, Finding coins with strong luster, sharp details, and minimal marks becomes much more challenging. Collectors pay close attention to coin condition. A heavily worn 1951 D wheat penny may only be worth a few cents. On the other hand, an uncirculated example with bright original mint luster can command significantly higher prices. Coin grading plays a major role in determining value. Grades range from poor to mint state. A coin graded MS 63, MS 65, or higher often attracts serious collector interest. The higher the grade, the more valuable the coin becomes. One of the most sought-after characteristics in Lincoln Wheat Pennies is the original red color. Newly minted copper coins display a bright red appearance. Over time, exposure to air causes the copper to darken into brown shades. Professional grading services classify copper coins into 3 color categories: red, red-brown, and brown. Red examples generally command the highest prices because they preserve the coin's original appearance. Many collectors search for error coins. While major errors on the 1951 D wheat penny are uncommon, some examples show repunched mint marks, die cracks, off-center strikes, and other minting abnormalities. A repunched mint mark occurs when the mint mark was punched into the die more than once at slightly different positions. Under magnification, collectors may notice doubling or unusual shapes around the D mint mark. Die cracks are another interesting feature. As dies wear out from repeated use, cracks may develop and transfer raised lines onto the coin. Some collectors specifically seek these unusual varieties. Off-center strikes happen when a coin blank is not perfectly positioned during striking. Depending on the percentage off-center and the visibility of the date, these coins can carry substantial premiums. The copper composition of the 1951 D wheat penny consists primarily of 95% copper and 5% tin and zinc. This composition gives the coin its characteristic reddish-brown color and long-lasting durability. The coin weighs approximately 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. These specifications remained standard for Lincoln Wheat pennies during that era. Many people wonder whether they might have a valuable 1951 D wheat penny hidden in old collections, coin jars, or inherited coin albums. The answer is yes. While most examples are common, exceptional high-grade pieces and error varieties can be worth considerable amounts. Auction records have shown that premium-grade 1951 D wheat pennies can sell for hundreds or even thousands of dollars when certified by major grading companies and preserved in exceptional condition. When examining your coin, start by looking at Lincoln's hair details, cheek, jawline, and coat. On the reverse, inspect the wheat stalks and lettering. Sharp details usually indicate less wear and potentially higher value. Another important factor is surface quality. Coins with fewer scratches, marks, stains, and discoloration generally receive higher grades. Original surfaces are especially desirable among experienced collectors. As the popularity of coin collecting continues to grow, interest in Lincoln Wheat pennies remains strong. Many collectors attempt to complete full date and mint mark sets, making coins like the 1951 D an essential piece of the collection. The 1951 D wheat penny serves as a reminder that even ordinary pocket change can hold fascinating stories and surprising value. What appears to be a simple 1-cent coin may actually represent a treasured piece of American history. In the next section, we will explore famous auction sales, valuable varieties, collector strategies, and the future market potential of the 1951 D Lincoln Wheat penny. Stay class, we are exploring one of the most popular Lincoln Wheat pennies in American numismatic history, the 1955 D Lincoln Wheat penny. At first glance, this coin may look like an ordinary 1-cent piece, but behind its copper surface lies a fascinating story of American history, coin collecting, and hidden value. The year was 1955. America was experiencing rapid economic growth after World War II. Families were moving into new homes, businesses were expanding, and millions of Americans carried Lincoln Wheat pennies in their pockets every day. Among those coins was a 1955 D Wheat penny, struck at the Denver Mint. The obverse of the coin features a familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln. Above Lincoln's head appears the inscription, "In God We Trust." On the left side is the word Liberty, while the date 1955 appears on the right. Just below the date is a small D mint mark, indicating that the coin was produced at the Denver Mint. Turning the coin over, collectors see the classic wheat reverse design. Two wheat stalks frame the words 1 cent and United States of America. Above these inscriptions appears a Latin motto, E pluribus unum, meaning out of many one. This design was used from 1909 until 1958, making wheat pennies some of the most beloved coins among collectors. The designer of the Lincoln Wheat Penny was Victor David Brenner. His portrait of Abraham Lincoln became one of the most recognizable coin designs in American history. The Lincoln cent was first introduced in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. One of the most impressive facts about the 1955 D Wheat Penny is its mintage. More than 563 million examples were produced at the Denver Mint. Because so many were struck, this coin is generally considered common in circulated grades. However, high-grade examples remain highly desirable among collectors. The coin was made from 95% copper, with the remaining composition consisting of tin and zinc. It weighs approximately 3.11 grams and measures 19 millimeters in diameter. These specifications were standard for Lincoln Wheat Pennies during the 1950s. Many collectors search through old coin jars hoping to find a beautiful red-colored 1955 D penny. Coins that retain their original mint luster and bright red surfaces often command significantly higher values than heavily circulated examples. Condition is one of the most important factors affecting value. A heavily worn coin may only be worth a few cents, while a brilliant uncirculated example can sell for several dollars or more depending on grade and eye appeal. Exceptional high-grade examples may bring much stronger premiums at auction. Another exciting aspect of collecting 1955 D Wheat Pennies is the possibility of discovering mint errors. Some collectors look for repunched mint marks, die cracks, die chips, and other unusual varieties. These errors can increase collector interest and sometimes add substantial value. When discussing the year 1955, it is impossible not to mention the famous 1955 double-die Lincoln cent. This legendary error coin displays dramatic doubling on the date and lettering and is one of the most famous error coins in American numismatics. However, collectors should remember that the famous double-die variety was produced at Philadelphia, not Denver. Because of that famous error, many beginners mistakenly believe every 1955 penny is rare. In reality, the standard 1955 D Wheat Penny is much more common, although attractive specimens remain highly collectible. For collectors building a complete Lincoln Wheat cent set, the 1955 D is an essential coin. It represents an important era in American coinage and serves as a reminder of the final years of the wheat penny design before the Lincoln Memorial reverse replaced it in 1959. Imagine the journey of a 1955 D penny. It may have passed through countless hands, purchased groceries, paid for newspapers, or traveled across America during one of the most exciting decades in U.S. history. Every mark and scratch tells a story. Today, many collectors enjoy searching bankrolls, estate sales, and inherited collections for wheat pennies. Finding a 1955 D penny in excellent condition can still be an exciting discovery. If you own one of these coins, examine it carefully under good lighting. Look for strong details in Lincoln's hair, sharp wheat stalks on the reverse, and any unusual minting characteristics. Preserved examples often attract greater collector attention. The popularity of Lincoln Wheat Pennies continues to grow because they combine history, affordability, and the thrill of treasure hunting. Even common dates like the 1955 D can inspire new collectors to learn more about numismatics. As we conclude our look at the 1955 D Lincoln Wheat Penny, remember that every coin has a story. While this penny may not be as rare as the famous 1955 double-die variety, it remains a treasured piece of American history and an important addition to any collection. Thank you for watching. If you enjoy coin collecting, rare pennies, and American coin history, be sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and turn on notifications so you never miss another fascinating coin story. Happy collecting, and may your next penny discovery be a valuable one.